Input, I'll come back to you. Just give me a minute. Now, the Israel Broadcasting Authority has reported that Iran has launched 3 missiles at southern Israel. It added that 2 missiles have been intercepted, while a third has fallen in an open area. In a separate report, Israeli radio said that sirens sounded across Israel 40 times within 24 hours. Channel 12 said that air defenses intercepted missiles in southern Israel. No injuries were reported. The barrage marked the 4th such launch from Iran towards Israel since midnight. Ambassador Gauri Shankar Gupta, the same question that I asked Major Mohammad Alisha is what I want to ask you. How do you assess the future of this war, and what do you think will happen?
Vaisali, let us consider the different players who are in the war. Israel certainly wants to weaken Iran as much as it can. Particularly, it wants to destroy its enrichment capacity for uranium. It wants to destroy its missile and the drone activities. At least that much. It also wants a different regime which is more moderate. On the other hand, the Gulf states, the 5 GCC states, they are scared of Iran. And they are more scared now after the prowess of Iran has been shown to them. So they would also like a new regime in Iran. They would also like Iran to be weak so that they don't have to live in the shadow of Iran, because there has always been a rivalry between Saudi Arabia and Iran because of Shia Sunni, but all the GCC states fear that they are small states, city states, very small population, and Iran is a large country and they can easily destabilize the region and control them. So Iran wants to control the entire region, there's no doubt about it. That is why they put Hezbollah in the north, particularly in Lebanon, and Houthis in the south in Yemen. And they remain in the east. So all the 3 areas are covered. So Iran wants to dominate the region. So they would like to show their prowess as much as possible. The current regime in Iran would like to remain in power. They would not like to give away the power to somebody else. So they will fight on to sustain themselves. IRGC is very powerful. They are right now calling the shots. They are the one who are deciding the policy on Iran. So far as the US is concerned, their main objective was to destroy the Iranian nuclear program, or at least damage it so much that it is set behind by several years. I think they have already achieved that objective, but they are also not happy that Iran is still firing so many missiles, despite US claim that they have practically disseminated their missile stockpiles and drone stockpiles. So US is also worried, and now the attack on US base in Saudi Arabia has further triggered. I was just hearing President Trump's statement. He said that we have not done yet. That was his statement. That basically meant that the attack by Iran on their air bases or their military bases in the region is not acceptable to them. Iran has also attacked, the Abraham Lincoln, and some damage has been caused to that, though it has not been publicly revealed how much and what. So all these factors actually indicate that war is not going to be over soon. It will further escalate. On the other hand, the Gulf of Hormuz is under Iranian control. The US won't like that to leave it under Iran's control, because actually before the war, the Gulf of Hormuz were free for navigation. Now it has gone under Iranian control, so war has actually given a big trump card to Iran. And they are now controlling the energy resources of the world up to 20%. And that control is also not liked by the GCC states, because their energy also needs to pass through the same route. And therefore, I foresee that unless there is a complete agreement on Strait of Hormuz, on the nuclear installations, on missile technology and drone technology, and on the three proxies of Iran, I don't think the war is going to end soon. That is my assessment. It may take weeks, at least a few weeks. It could even last longer. Over to you, Vasali.
Absolutely, Ambassador Gupta, you're very right. And among all of the absurd predictions that Donald Trump made, there was one where he said it'll only last 5 weeks. But as we're seeing, viewers, that is certainly not the case. And Major Shah and Ambassador Gupta, and also